Hi, my name is Girolamo Mechanic. That's the name of my avatar in Second Life. My real name, my real life name, is Doug Girolamo. That's the person who's on the other side of his personal computer. I teach a course called The History and Culture of Virtual Worlds in Second Life for the BIS program at the University of Virginia. I wanted to take a moment to introduce you to the virtual world of Second Life. Welcome. Now, all the objects you see, from the clothes on my avatar to the furniture and the buildings, were created by residents in Second Life. Now, most residents don't look at themselves. They usually look through their avatar's eyes. It's called mouse view, and it looks like this. The camera, that is what the user sees, is generally located behind the avatar's head, although it's easy to move the camera around. Now, it's very easy also to move in Second Life, although one is generally clumsy at first. One can walk, one can run. In fact, I'm going to run over the hill to the road on the other side. Now, Second Life is called a persistent and immersive environment. It's persistent because this place you see is there for others to visit and use 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The place resides on the servers at Linden Labs in San Francisco. So if I take my avatar someplace else, or even if I log off, this place will still be here and available for others to interact within. It's called immersive because the longer one spends in this environment, the more real it becomes, even though it's clearly not real. One seems to quickly suspend disbelief. Now, running and walking are not the only ways that one can get around in Second Life. One can also teleport among sites, and I'm going to bring up my inventory and teleport to the virtual representation of the lawn at the University of Virginia. So here we go. And we're here. Now before us are 3 of the pavilions. The rotunda is resing to our left. To res means surrender. And there are 3 more pavilions resing on this side. At the other end of the lawn is located Thornton Hall, not Cabell Hall, because this place was built by the School of Engineering. And it is apparently life as it ought to be, according to the School of Engineering, rather than the way it is. So to our right is where we hold our classroom, our seminar-style class on the history and culture of virtual worlds. And I'm going to fly there because it's a little bit faster. Here's the classroom. Now what I generally do, enter the classroom, open my inventory, and res a conference table. It's a special kind of conference table. When an avatar sits in the chair, or myself, the table produces yet another chair. I'll show you. So the table fills up. It seats 40. There are 15 students and me, 16. Now we hold our discussions using two channels of communication. We speak in voice. We use the voice chat, as you can see in here. And we also use this chat box to communicate via text. So we communicate our discussions via two channels. Students can change the topic of a conversation or add a comment simply by typing into the chat box. Like that. One of my students has even devised a hand raise gesture. It's an animation, and it is activated by typing the divide slash and I into the chat box. There. Students use this gesture when they wish to speak more urgently and to perhaps break into the conversation or change it in some way. You'll notice that the chat box also shows the words, "I would like to speak, please." Now, there are benefits to teaching a course about virtual worlds in a virtual world. I wanted to make the course still more experiential. So, I persuaded my students to trade 2 of their papers for a project. The project consists of purchasing property in Second Life and building a classroom of our own. Let me take you to the land that we have purchased. Hold on. Get my inventory out, find the landmark, and take us there. Here it is. It's not much now, but soon there will be a classroom on this land. Our neighbors are relatively creative, or at least kind of eclectic. One neighbor has built a blimp, a school bus. We're actually located very close to a mall. Shopping is a very common activity in Second Life. So here I'm going to fly. And you can see the road that is nearby and the name of the mall. I'll land. Oh, I'm okay. Here's the Bensington Mall. Here are some more structures. And I imagine that we'll be meeting our neighbors soon. Well, this will have to do. I'm going to rotate the camera around. Thank you very much for your time. There's going to be another short video to demonstrate our classroom discussions in action. But for now, this will have to do. Thank you for your time.